Hey everybody, so I don't know if you've ever been in the plumber section and seen their tubing cutters and have been like, would that work on conduit? But I just want to show you that yes it does, and you can also use it for other uh, realms as well, like you can use this to like cut tubing or something on a car if you're trying to replace some hoses or something and having a hard time getting something off. But yeah, these are really good. I just give you the size on this little guy. This little guy in total is about 3 1/4, 3 3 3/8 in length total, and so I guess that means that the center of your pipe is, let's say, about there. You only need about 1.5 inches of space to get this guy. You need an inch and a half of space around the pipe to be able to twist this thing on. And if you ever have been in the situation where you've got a conduit with string or wire already in it and you wanted to cut the pipe, it's like a gutter that's got to go in, or you gotta change the seal tight or something. This is a really good tool. So this is marketed as a quarter. It can cut 1/4 inch to 1 1/8 inches. So this is it all the way out, and looks like we're sitting at about 1 inch and, let me put the blade right on the beginning. So 1 inch and not 3/8, 1 1/4 inches. Looks like it opens up to about 1 1/4 inches, and then you can just start working it in from there. So you can only really work on 1 inch pipe with this little guy, but that's pretty awesome. It goes up to 1 inch pipe. As an electrician, you're going to be working from 1/2 inch to 3/4 to 1 inch, and this will go on 1 inch. So it's a really nice small size one. You don't have as much leverage on this guy, so when you start this guy, you're going to be going for a while just to get through the 1/8 of an inch or whatever of the steel pipe. But it does take a while, and then you just twist this knob to decrease the overall jaws of the thing and work your way down. And this guy is awesome. I'd really recommend this one. This one's really cool. This one I bought as an apprentice. I don't know if you really need this one, but I was in a situation where I kept getting left on this underground job with nothing to cut with, or the batteries would die or something, and I was like, I gotta have an option for me that I can cut something if all my batteries were dead. And to this day, I don't know if that philosophy would still apply, because like, when would I be in a situation where all my batteries are dead? But I don't know. If it can happen, it will happen. So this guy's pretty cool. It can cut for about what is that, about almost 3 inches. It's like 2 and, oh well, let me measure from the actual part where the pipe's gonna sit. Well, I guess at the minimum, this part of it would be the beginning. So 1 inch, 1, 2, 3. So like 2 and like 5/8. Yeah, I think it says on the slide. So it does 2 and 5/8. So it does up to 2 and 5/8. So that'll cover you for, I think, 2 inches. Like, don't quote me on this. It's like 2 and 3/8 or something, or 2 and 2 1/4. I don't know. But you can get around a lot of stuff with this. So this guy is cool because it has more leverage. So like, this guy can be hard to turn, but this one's got quite a lot to it. So it's a lot easier to turn. And these things have saved me in a lot of situations. A lot of guys have asked me for this when I've had it. I would recommend personally just getting this guy. I feel like it's going to be more useful in a lot of situations. Like, there's going to be stringing something, they're going to be on a rooftop and they already pulled the wire, and then you need to cut the pipe down so that it can reach a strut rack that's going to go into a disconnect or something, and so you can add some seal tight to it. Or they need a gutter up higher. This is a solution, but you can also, if you're good at cutting with a what's it called, with a sawzall or a hacksaw. Well, not a hacksaw, but I guess Milwaukee advertises it as a hacksaw, but a sawzall, right? A sawzall can work too. You just got to make sure that if the conduit fill is not too crazy, you can get away with doing a sawzall. You definitely need to be smart But just know that if you started with a Sawzall, you can't move to this. You'd have to like move down on the pipe to a different place where you haven't cut. So this thing is awesome. It saved me in a bunch of situations. I totally recommend that people get this. It's a great solution to that problem of your pipe is already full of jet line or mule tape or something, and you need to cut it down to make it a different size. So I really recommend at least this guy for people. And this guy is more of a gimmick. I didn't know what I was doing. This one is like 70 bucks. I forget how much this one is, but it's definitely cheaper than that, and definitely worth it. I'd recommend this a lot. Fits in a lot of great places, works really well.